All right, Hero Web Comics here. Next is Hero Comics Transgender Hate Mail, Homosexual Hate Mail, Atheist Hate Mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt that are responsive comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. We'll work on speaking more clearly so you can hear what I am, understand what I am saying against the transgender, homosexual, atheist lifestyles. Basically, yeah. Trigger warning. Yes. Let's continue on here. This girl, person with ovaries, getting things wrong. Trying to say that lying is the best way to go through life, but it isn't. And I'm trying to tell her that. But she's basically, lying though. It's like, no. Gotta tell the truth. I'm like, what? I'm lying. Yeah. I'm not just lying. That's lying though. Stop it. Weird about it. Yes, for it's a problem, not my actual body. However, if there were any other than transitioning to get rid of dysphoria, I would have found it. Yeah, there's no way to get rid of dysphoria. You have to learn to fight against it. And I've tried everything, except for tell the truth. And that's what I made it refresh to end, so I don't wish on my worst enemy. Okay, so that's the dark side. Yeah, we have to deal with that. Does the elation come after depression? You get super depressed and then die and then go to heaven? Tell me how that works. You learn to live with what you have. You learn that it's not as bad as you think. To tell the truth. Continue on here. I take biology and health classes. I know what a uterus is. Yes, female. So stop lying about your biological sex. I know what a uterus does. Yes, female stuff. I know what breasts are. Yes, normal things. You shouldn't be trying to hide them. Why say you're male? I know what breasts do. Yes, feed babies. Look hot. I know what a penis is. Yes, please with females. Yes, and impregnate them. I know what a penis does. I know what testicles are. They impregnate the female. No testicles do. Yes. For testosterone there. Does that lead to sudden epiphany that, so that's what it does. It really come to a skin now. No, it did not, because you lied, because you're basically trying to fight against the truth. That's what's going on here. Another thing that science says that your anatomy does not dictate your gender. No, your anatomy does not dictate your identity, because your identity is all in the mind, not in the body. But when you lie about your biological sex for pronouns and deceptive clothing and hormones and surgery, basically all it does is cause problems for you, because now you're covering in fear, hoping no one finds out the truth. Basically that's the issue. You're trying to get people to treat you better. Well, they don't please the ignorant masses. It's not cool. You do that. Let's continue on here. Next. Those aligned for 99% of the population, other than all, of course, the bunch of people who are doing this nasty stuff. Continue on here. For those who does not align with their gender, they have to learn to align their gender with their anatomy. Sorry. Learn to live with what anatomy they have, because they can't get any more. Sorry. Transition is the best way to cure the discomfort they feel with their bodies through lies. No. Learning to live with the bodies they have is the best way to cure that. We'll go to deal with that. Trans people also have brain structures similar to the identified gender. Sometimes the brain theory, again, is a huge excuse to try to justify the transgender lifestyle. The brain theory is basically saying, sometimes there's people who with born testicles have brains look more like female brains. People with ovaries have brains look more like male brains. But But always that means that people with testicles have brains look like people with testicles, males' brains. People with ovaries have brains look like people with ovaries' brains. So you can have one person with testicles, person with ovaries with the same looking brain. So it don't work. Now, those brains is not a way to tell biological sex. It doesn't work. That's why I tell biological sex. Biological sex. Sorry. So anyway, biological sex. Do it. And I say brain structure does not matter. A brain is just a brain. And transitioning, ignoring reality, is not going to fix anything. I'm glad you understand human anatomy, I say. Next. Anatomy. Now you need to learn that is all you get, and it's not wrong. Dysphoria is. You have to learn dysphoria wrong. You're saying dysphoria right. That's why you're going to all this trouble. It's messing you up. Oh, just a brain, huh? Yep. My brain is my entire being. No, your mind is. She doesn't believe in the spirit. She doesn't believe in spirit. She doesn't believe in mind, anything the intangible. She doesn't believe in it. So that's really sad. Brain is an entire being. You break us down, people cells just to be found weakly meat computers that live in our heads. No, we're minds too. You're talking about hardware, not software. We were also software. Our minds are software. Our brains are hardware. Our minds and bodies are hardware. Our minds are software. Okay. And if the software is saying, there's something wrong, it sucks. Nothing wrong, then the software wrong. You need an update. The content protects the brain and gives to the body its form. arm. The muscles move the bones. The internal organs keep the brain running and helps it process things. So sometimes it helps me being creative or smaller beings. This can protect all of that. Great. Now that we have basic biology out of the way, through but not all of it, doesn't it seem a little silly to look at one tiny formulation of a person's animated suit of armor, decide it knows more than a person's entire being through lies? Why don't you give me a solid, unbiased, peer-reviewed study that I like? Perhaps I'll take you seriously. I say you're confusing brains with minds. Yes, brains control bodily functions, but the mind is what makes you you, and the mind is sexless. Male and female organs are for reproduction. They have no identity beyond that. So saying you identify as male or female does not work. It's the main issue with this bull. Right. And girl said, brain and mind are pretty much the same. No, the brain is the hardware. Again, the brain is the hardware, the mind is the software. Let's continue on here. The brain is pretty much the same. The only possible difference is the brain referring to the organ, the mind referring to the concept. The actual thing. Mind. Hello. Let's go. Though the brain is where all the thoughts, feelings, and whatnot come from, because the mind's in there. Yes, brain structure does affect one internal sense or gender. No, it doesn't. No. Male and female organs are for protection. They have no identity beyond that. Exactly. That is what I've been trying to say. But you're trying to say that I can lie. You can lie about your biological sex with referred pronouns and hide that you are what you're supposed to, so that people will treat you like ignorant masses will treat you like they want you. You want them to treat you. Wait, no, that's not good. Next. Doesn't matter what people have in their pants. Let them use whatever pronouns they're comfortable with. No, that's lies. Stop lying about your biological sex. No one's trying to identify male or female. Yeah, they are. Those are sexes. Man and woman, rather, are genders that are slang terms for male and female. So I'm like, ugh. And then, of course, you have people saying, as a trans, first more always saying, as a trans male, or the homosexual saying, as a trans female. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. This excuse don't work. I say, no. When someone born with ovaries says they are a man, that is a lie. Men are born with testicles. When someone born with testicles says they are a woman, that is a lie. Women are born with ovaries. This is the problem I have with this lifestyle. They keep saying they aren't lying, but then they say, call me this thing. I am not, because it makes me feel better. Newsflash. Reality doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you have to face the hard truth. That is the body you get, and you will never get another one, so you have to learn to live with it without lying about your biological sex. That's what I'm trying to go for here. Yeah. She says, I thought organs had no identity. I'm still waiting on a source that I like. Reproduce organs. What the heck? Reproduce organs? Come on. The past? Reproduce organs don't have an identity. The biology and pronouns should only be used to tell the truth about what biological organs you're born with. Also, I have a source for that quote. Well, I'll find others. Why? Why do we need to sign for pronouns? Biological structures? Because that's the truth. That someone may or may not have. But that's the truth. That's how it works. That's science too. Not science based on surveys. It's based on what is and what is not. How it works. Then you want. Why can't we just let people use whatever makes them comfortable? Because that's lies. Then you want. Find that kind of weird that you're so obsessed with knowing what someone has in their pants when they wear a baby. Then you find it worth trading people's happiness for your own pervertedness. That's a very annoying excuse as well. To try to say, oh, you're a perv because you want to know the truth. You want to know the truth. You want to stop lying about stuff. You're a perv. No. I want to know the truth because it's the truth. You silly jerk. Kind of important. Kind of super important. Next. We got a little time. Also, there's no science backing your claims. There's no science backing your claims. Gotcha. I say there's plenty of science backing my claims. Yeah, there you go. Mednet.com testicles. This is male. Hormones and glands ovaries. This is female. People should stick with the pronouns that match what they were born with because that's telling the truth. Yeah. What is this? Biologicals being themselves lying about biological sex. Certain people are not born with reproductive organs. Some people are not born with reproductive organs. That is a deformity. You're supposed to be born with reproductive organs, and the ones born with male set should use male pronouns. The one born with female set should use female pronouns, because that is telling the truth about what they are. And girl says, why are we assigning pronouns to biological structures that some people may or may not have? Because most people have them, and that's the way to do it. Because they're supposed to have them. If a person is born without them, they are deviating from the normal human design. Pronouns are supposed to be used to tell tell the truth of what biological sex person's body is by what reproductive organs they're born with. So I feel what it's called. You don't know what vital surgery is. Yeah, I do. It's nasty stuff.